Alright, we're gonna try it on here, haven't done the laptop in a while. Yeah, it's because little issues with the iPhone, little thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, why not? But, bragging rights was last night, we tried to upload it last night, so I'm like, why even try the iPhone? Do it on here. Do good. But, it might have a little delay with some things, but why not? Let's let it do it. Now, bragging rights was a good pay-per-view overall. I mean, it was a good pay-per-view, the first good pay-per-view in a very long time. And yeah, little lag there. Yay. There we go. Okay, it's fixed. Good. Because that was like this. And it went like that for a while. But whatever. It happens. Little lag there. Sorry, guys. If that goes in the video, we'll edit it out. See if something happens there. But it was a pay-per-view overall. And yeah, it did it again. Good. Whatever. It's going to happen, so why even do it? Better than nothing. Speaking of better than nothing, the pay-per-view was actually really good. A lot better than nothing. Especially with the opening matchup. It was Daniel Bryan up against Dolph Ziggler. For champion versus champion, neither title was on the line. What they do. But the match was fast-paced, very good, actually. I mean, especially there was one top rope move, I don't remember what it was, but there was one that just, something was going to happen. From a belly-to-belly suplex or something, to a superplex, to just totally turning it around. You got to watch the replay. If you can get a replay, watch it. It was great. That was just go way to kick off a show. But, as always, Daniel Bryan wins via LeBeau Lock. The second match, which was not advertised. Two matches were not advertised on the card, but, it's going to happen. At least one or two. But, Dash and Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre were not scheduled at the time to defend the titles, but the Raw General Manager email. It's just funny because we're making fun of it on the stream chat. Why not? It's funny. But it said that there was a tag team that will face Dashing and the Chosen One, and it was two members of Nexus, David Otunga and a man who was ordered to win the titles, which he did, John Cena. And it was a very good match overall. Otunga didn't get in the match much, but Cena won via STF, or won the STF or whatever it is. But they change the names on his moves so often, I don't really care. I just remember the old moves, and I can't say that one. Well, I can, but I just don't want to. But yeah. Cena wins, and this is his third time as tag team champion. The first two were with Shawn Michaels and Batista. So now he goes from having tag team gold with a bona fide Hall of Famer and a legend to a roided up main eventer that quit for something, MMA or whatever, and a rookie in David Otunga. I don't get it sometimes, but you know what? It is what it is. But we might see the Freebird rule. And basically, what I was going over, we were trying to do it on the iPhone, and it didn't work because it went over 10 minutes, and I didn't really even want to try uploading it. And the Freebird rule, basically, for the old school fans, it's from the fabulous Freebirds. From Terry Gordy, Michael P.S. Hayes, and I think it was Stan Lane or somebody, Buddy Lane or whatever. But, basically, if a faction of 3 or more members holds a tag team title, any 2 members can defend that title. So basically, we could see endless possibilities with this. We could see Cena and Barrett defending them. We could see Otunga and Tarver when Tarver comes back. We could see... Hell, if Skip Sheffield comes back from his injury, we might see him defend it with somebody. You never know. Speaking of never knowing, the second advertised match was, we saw it coming, but not at this pay-per-view, which just made it great. Ted DiBiase with Maurice against Goldust with Oksana. And no, I'm sorry, but the $1 Million title was not on the line for this match. Pretty sad, though, I know. We're going to see it eventually, though. We're going to see the title on the line eventually. It's basically a prop at this point, but why not? The match was okay. I mean, you know, we had some stream issues and didn't get to the end of it, but from what I heard and what I saw, Goldust lost by being distracted by the Maurice, and he got rolled up, and it was that simple. After the match, Aksana maintains control of the $1 million title, so it's still with Goldust. The Divas match, I'm actually sad. I'm actually sad not seeing it, but you know, I'm actually kind of happy in a way. Not because Natalya won though, because Lay Cool won, and it's like they're the John Cena of the Steve division. It's stupid. It's really stupid. They're never gonna lose it. I mean, why even go against them? But it was interesting though. Not because of the last match that had a shoe thrown in, where McCool clearly tapped out before the shoe hit Natalya, but it involved a shoe again. That's right. While the referee was distracted, Michelle McCool kicked Natalya. I don't remember where. I didn't see it. The stream messed up. But Natalya was kicked, and she got, you know, she lost to a shoe again, by the help of a shoe. And Lord knows, women's shoes are actually pretty hard when you get hit with them. I mean, it really depends if it's a heel or whatever. Trust me on this one. Not because I have been hit with one. I have not. But because if you think about it, they use shoes all the time. It was one of the old weapons back in the day. But yeah, I mean, seriously, if you get hit with a shoe, it hurts. I'm just take it from me. But yeah, but Layla retains, and this is what I hate about it. Either 2 days before the pay-per-view, because they're on SmackDown, or the day of the pay-per-view, you'll find out who defends those Unified Divas titles. It's ridiculous. Just let one person defend it. It's just ridiculous in my book. I mean, this is not champion material. But then again, it's WWE. Why not? Why not? Speaking of why not, the Buried Alive match, which was actually a pretty good match. A really good match, to be honest. And it was Undertaker versus Kane, you know, in a Buried Alive match. We have not seen a Buried Alive match since Survivor Series, I think, of 2000-something. It was the way I remember it though. It was the Dallas show, and it was when Austin lost the GM spot and all that stuff. So that's how I remember it. But it was back then. It was Undertaker versus Mr. McMahon, which was very interesting at the time, and Kane was involved in that somehow. So you know something was going to happen because it's Kane versus Undertaker, and obviously Mr. McMahon will not walk out to help Kane because obviously that's just messed up. But at the ending was kind of messed up. Nexus came out, but you know they had to set it up. You know, Kane's in the grave. Undertaker's gonna dig. He's gonna look at Paul Bearer, try to put Paul Bearer in there too. But Nexus comes out. Nexus attacks Undertaker, which is kind of weird because the only time Undertaker has been involved with Nexus was with the Raw deal with the anniversary show or the season premiere or whatever it was. With the whole gong thing that happened like 5 or 6 times, it was just ridiculous and it's never been done. And kind of stupid. But Nexus beats up Undertaker. Kane comes out of the grave. Kane hits him with the urn. And we all know the significance. We all know the purpose of the urn. Significance was what I was trying to go for. But whatever. You get tongue-tied, why not? It's WWE. Yeah. But, gets hit with the urn. We all know that significance of the urn. And, the power of the urn. Undertaker got played out by the urn. Goes in the grave, gets thrown in the grave. Nexus digs it up, which is kind of weird because Kane doesn't do anything to, do anything to win the match, but he wins the match anyway. And what I liked about it was after they all left, you're waiting for this anticipation, waiting for something to happen. You hear the gong, and the grave, the tombstone, actually glows up a little bit. It glows up a little bit, and what does it mean? Because there's always something with the Undertaker. He's always going to come back. And the Undertaker symbol was highlighted on the tombstone, which I loved. It was so epic. I liked it. And just because, if you know the old Undertaker fans like I was, I mean, because, he was born, the idea of the Undertaker was alive when I was born, really, in 91. And it was just great. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. He's always going to come back. And he'll come back like he always does. I mean, really. This means that he might come back. I mean, and a side note. Someone asked me if it was anything with Triple H. Just because it's a T does not mean Triple H was involved. I mean, I kind of get it. I get what you're thinking. It's a T. Why not? But it's the Undertaker symbol that used to be on his trunk or his singlet or whatever it is. In fact, I think they changed it up and made it a little devil thing there. But the old symbol was that T. It was, it was also the flaming thing on fire all the time. But yeah, I mean, it's a sign that he will come back. It's basically, it's not Triple H. Triple H will come back when he's good and ready from the quadricep injury or whatever happened. Which kind of, wonders if he's retired now or whatever. But that's another question to be answered on a different day. And let me think. Bragging rights team match was a good match overall, except, a few minor details, but I mean, every match has had its flaws. And I don't remember all the eliminations, so I will not even try to. What I remember, though, Santino got eliminated first, because we were going to have a... Whoa. What happened there? What happened there? Whoa, okay. Sorry, the screen kind of messed up there. We're still going. Good, because I didn't want that to happen. It happened. Why not? But yeah, Santino becomes a jobber of that match. And Santino, first eliminated. Kind of sad. It happens. But we had elimination after elimination. What I liked about the match, though, the CM Punk chants. We hadn't heard that since Chicago. It's a Chicago show. I mean, you hear him every show, but not that loud, which I liked. Alberto Del Rio was the idiot of that match. He threw Rey Mysterio into the barricade where he had to be, injured. But in a way, you do not risk that. I know you have a feud going there, and I'm actually a Del Rio fan, to be honest. But that is the stupidest move you had to do. You could have cost your team the match, if you think about it. And you could have cost them in the match because Rey Mysterio didn't come back till the end of the match. Almost till the end. Where there was Edge and Rey. But I mean, it was a good match overall. I mean, people got eliminated, obviously. I don't remember the order. I'm sorry about that. But final survivors. Edge, Rey Mysterio, Ezekiel Jackson, and The Miz. Jackson gets eliminated. Rey faces The Miz. And, Rey either tags in or gets out. It's eliminated. And Edge with the spear on Miz. 1, 2, 3. Team SmackDown wins for the second year in a row. It was kind of funny, because, they had the Stanley Cup moment, which I liked. But what I loved was Hornswoggle waving the flag. I mean, come on. It's a midget waving a flag as a mascot. I love it. I don't know why, but it's just funny. It's entertaining. It was just fun as a mascot, too. He's waving the flag, SmackDown flag. It was amazing. I liked it. Nice touch. And I'll try to do it in a minute. I don't know if I can. We'll try it anyway. Wade Barrett. You know what? It's not going to work. We'll do it one short part. I tried to do it all in one part. I'm sorry, guys. Why not?